So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Penix going to throw right away. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Penix to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. Good work after the catch. They get 16 and a first down. A quick throw here, going to be taken by London. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, Atlanta. On the option, here's Robinson. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face second down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll come up here. 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
2nd down and 3. They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. And he will have a Titans 1st down by about a yard. So they pick it up on 3rd and 2.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the 1st down.
First and 10, and they give it to Pollard. Room to run at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Here's carry number 1 for the former Bulldog, Zamir White. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And I don't think he got there with that one. Only needed a yard. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage. And now we're looking at 3rd down.
Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. And he's going to have the 1st down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards walked off, it is 3rd down and 8. From the gun, it's Levis. He's got it at the 7. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Line of scrimmage back at the 7 for 3rd and goal. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Levis. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Throwing is Penix. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Here's Levis to throw. To the left side, caught by Ridley.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, it's Pollard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Here's Pollard running left. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Gray brought in motion. And he will get into the end zone. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Tennessee. His first touchdown of the new campaign. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans are out to a 10-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Penix. To the right side here. Pass is caught.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. That's caught right side. It's London. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Short throw taken by Pitts. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Penix going to throw again. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Gun, they give it to Pollard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Here's Levis. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Levis. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. That one good for 26 yards. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing is Levis. He'll again get it to Ridley. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome, so it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Levis. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here now, 2nd down and goal. Gray brought in motion. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Brian Callahan will send out the field goal unit here. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. Tony Pollard still going. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. The extra point, up and good. And the Titans will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll run here with Pollard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Levis to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Falcons are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus. And that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
On first down, it's Penix. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. A give to Pollard running right. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And that is incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Titans sending out their punter. That return not going to work out at all. He backs up trying to make something happen and is belted down for a loss on the return. Throwing now, Penix on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Now the lefty Penix on first down. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Second and a yard. They run over center with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. From the gun, here is Penix. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons are back within 6. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
I half expected to see all 11 defenders piled up on top of him at the end of this run to make sure he was finally down, because a couple times on that run, it looked like he was cooked, only to shake off those tackles and keep on cooking.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Gray brought in motion. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yards. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Levis to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will score. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Mooney in motion. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
And he will score! Game on! Michael Penix! Touchdown, Atlanta! Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are back within 6. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Hopkins sent in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Well, that 2nd down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? And now it brings up a pretty interesting 3rd down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better field for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
On the ground, it's Pollard. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Gray brought in motion. Yeah! And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2. That'll be a 1st down. A gain of 10. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
Again, they try Pollard. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. They'll try and run. Here's Pollard. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This one he's got to have. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. A pickup there of 28 yards.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their 2nd as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts still remain. They'd love to use them on the defensive end, but here comes 1st and 10. To throw is Penix. You'll get this to Pitts once more. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
To throw again, it's Penix. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Here's Coop for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Falcons will cut it to a 2-point lead. In need of a recovery and a quick field goal, here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every team practices 2-minute offense, end-of-game situation, and the chunk plays are really the drive starters. So now not only do they get the big completion, they bring up a fresh set of downs. Reminder, they still have 2 timeouts.
Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout, and the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. Here comes second down. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This a potential game winner. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis. This one downfield for Okonkwo. And that's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win here for the Falcons. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play.